What is going on? So listen, a lot of people have asked me about other currencies and things that I'm looking at to think about investing into. And one of the ones that I've been eyeballing a lot is the Thailand baht. Did I spell that right? I hope I did. Anyways, so the Thailand currency over there, the Thailand baht is, I did. Okay. So the Thailand baht, I think right now is a good, one of the countries that I think are going to, do very good over the next couple of years. It's actually not that expensive to own. Well, if you compare it to the Vietnam dong as well as what's going on with the Iraq currency, that's a little different. But okay, quick reminder, if you don't know this already, I have a Facebook group that's the same name as the YouTube channel, Pimpy's Investment Chat. I will leave a link in the description and encourage you guys to come join us. We talk about all kinds of different things in here, things you'll be interested in, okay? So look, right now you could buy a Thai currency. So for $100, you get $3,253 worth of Thai baht, or I shouldn't say dollars. So for $100, you can buy 3,253 baht. Okay, I got to get out of the habit of calling all currencies dollars. Here's what I've been saying in other videos regarding the Vietnam dong. It's the same with the Thailand baht. Right now, when the tariff wars were going on, the trade war between China and the United States, Thailand was one of the countries, along with Vietnam, that was benefiting from this. People were taking their businesses out of Thailand and moving them, out of China and moving them into Vietnam and Thailand and those other South China Sea countries. But now that the trade war is done, supposedly, we'll see. It's not really. Phase one's done. But anyways, now that that's done, coronavirus comes out, and I told you, countries are pissed about this and how China refused to let other countries, didn't warn anybody, refused to let people in there, and now people are moving their companies into other countries, and Thailand's one of them. Okay, so in here it talks about this. Look at Thailand's business transforms as strong baht bolsters investing overseas. So in here it's talking about, look at Thailand's economy has suffered this year as a 7% surge in the baht against. So what they're saying, they're suffering because their currency has increased. Well, if you're a speculator and you buy the currency or an investor, then the Thai baht, this is good news. So 7% surge in the baht against the dollar hits exports and tourism business, slowing growth to its lowest rate since 2014. Okay, so while companies have been cutting costs at home, the strong baht and weakening economies are bolstering the case for investing abroad, a long-term trend that analysts expect to accelerate. So here's the thing. The virus, we know, is hurting people everywhere. We know this. We know that the U.S. dollar is very strong. I'm still anticipating an actual economic correction, and no, the coronavirus isn't it. That's an artificial crash in the economy that was already heading down. So it's going to be interesting, okay? So look, here's some of these older articles. Look, this was March of this year. So anyways, Apple, Microsoft, Google look to move production from China. Okay? So look at Apple, Google, Microsoft have looked to move some hardware production from China to places including Vietnam and Thailand. I told you this is a good opportunity. They're in the midst of doing this. Now, as I told you, other countries are pissed about what's happened in China, the coronavirus. You're seeing them move their companies over to Thailand and Vietnam, as well as Malaysia and Indonesia as well. Okay, so right now is a good time to, buy the currency, invest in the currency, okay? Eyes on Vietnam and Thailand. So we just talked about this. Look, so these bigger companies, these bigger like Silicon Valley, them tech giants are all moving their manufacturing out of China. There's another reason why Trump is not going to allow these types of companies to be in China anymore. We're finding out that China is installing software or hardware onto the components made for these companies, and then the information steals our personal information and transfers it back into China. So this is one of the reasons why Huawei is not allowed in the United States and 5G is being reevaluated. This technology does come out of China and it's very suspect, okay? So they found all kinds of, not only that, but also China made, which blows my mind when I found this out, a lot of our computer components that we use on our military vessels, like our boats and our planes or fighter jets, these components are made in China. What the hell was America thinking by letting any enemy, I don't care who it is, not enemy or any other foreign country, make our, hardware and our software used on our military vessels, whether it's an aircraft carrier, whether it's boats, whether it's, machinery, guns, airplanes, jets, whatever, helicopters. Because what we found out is China had a way to remotely disable our military weapons as well as our military fighting jets. And for those of you who don't remember, 2015, 2016, 2017, we're seeing a lot of naval vessels running into each other. We saw a lot of jets crash. We saw a lot of military helicopters crash. A lot of military people died in these freak accidents more than ever before. That's because we found out that China was using their technology that, to remotely disable these vehicles. And so immediately Trump had them all removed and new ones put in. So there was a huge overhaul that took place with our military. And that's because we rely too much on other countries to do some of this type of stuff that they should not be involved in. To me, in my opinion, Google, Microsoft, companies like this, should not be allowed to, Apple, Google, Microsoft, none of them should be allowed to have any of our technology made over in any country, in any seas, just for national security purposes. So China has been able to gather a vast amount of our information because of this. So anyways, there's other countries that are benefiting from first the China-America trade war. Now what's going on with the Wuhan virus, of course, we know that that's an issue. And now look at, so this is a good time to buy into the bot. Look at this. More than 50 companies reportedly pull out production out of China. This is an older one. This is from the trade war. Okay, so again, we see some of the same names of the companies, but they were moving into, look at Nintendo, Dow, all moving into there. So this is a good time, like I was saying, to invest into the Thai baht. China's manufacturing set to continue in 2020 despite prospect of trade war, huh? Wow, we know that didn't work out for them. They actually got hurt. So anyways, I thought in here I was reading more about these people. Oh, sorry, I read it wrong. I was going to say, wait a minute, this is supposed to be about companies leaving. China's manufacturing exodus, let me get that in there, set to continue in 2020. Okay, so again, this is, companies were doing this during the trade war. So it had already started in 2019. Okay, so if you add that on to what's happening with the coronavirus, you can see why the Thai baht is a good currency to invest in right now. I'll leave a link to all these articles like I always do. Okay, so look at this. The baht remains strong despite virus, economical slowdown. All right, so look, even the economy in Thailand, just like we see in Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, these countries, even though the coronavirus or the Wuhan virus continues to shut countries down, these countries are still benefiting. They're still growing economically, and we're getting ready to start bringing going back to the way things were before, the norms. You're about to see one of the largest economical booms in our lifetime, not just in our country but in a lot of places, except China. All right, so look, the Thai baht is a good investment in my opinion. Again, I am not an expert. This is just my opinion. This is the currency that I'm going to be picking up myself. Yes, you can't get a lot of it, but it doesn't hurt. And people are going to ask me, I already know, what do you anticipate this growing to? Yeah, I anticipate this is a long-term hold for me. The baht, I'm looking at 3 to 5 years down the line. It's another currency that I could just store away somewhere. I'm looking for it. Look, if it increases 1/3, I'll be a happy camper, but I am anticipating it growing much more than that. All right. So anyways, I just thought I would share because people are asking. The minutes today meeting and the Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank in Thailand, okay, predict the Thai economy will expand at a much lower rate in 2020 than previously forecasted. Well, that's the same with everybody. It's going to expand slow, but they still continue to expand. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, I did see so during the period last year, meetings the baht depreciated against U.S. dollar. Other regional currencies as reflected in a decline in normal effective exchange rate despite the high level compared with it in the past. So look, they're already low now. They took a little bit of a hit. And so right now, like I say, buy on the dip. Always buy on the dip. So these people are hurting from, the economy and the coronavirus, although they're obviously not. They're still expanding, but compared to where they were probably 2 months ago, it looks like they're slowing down. And they're for everybody, every country's changing its forecast right now when it comes to the economies. Look, it's just my opinion. I think the Thai baht's one of the smartest investments you can get into right now. I think right now, if you think about where they are, right now is the time to buy it on the dip because I anticipate it growing here shortly. Now, it's not like you could get rich scheme like you can, or get rich like you can, calling it a scheme. I'm going to hear about it already. Like, it's not the same situation as with the Vietnam dong as well as the Iraqi dinars. But let's put it this way. They are depreciated, and right now is a good time to buy the Thai baht. All right? Let me know what you think. Hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment on what you think about the Thai baht as well as these countries overseas that are getting ready to benefit big time with other countries pulling out of China and moving their businesses into places such as Vietnam as well as Thailand. Let me know what you think.